start by saying thank you. The last 5 years have not been easy, but having the city to continue to cover me, affording me every opportunity to rehabilitate the side effects of my cancer surgeries and return to work, Mayor Mike Shrepko, tip of the helmet is in order. My family and I will never forget this. Chief, looking back at my medical update letters I sent you, I saw our conversation after the first surgery promising my return to work midsummer, August 9th, 2019 at the latest. When that time came and went, I also remember asking you for a little more time. I had also asked Dr. Kane at Hillman Cancer Center at this point, early in my fight, when I would be strong enough to return to work. He calmly turned towards my wife Marcy as if I weren't in the room and said to her, "Does your husband not understand the severity of his cancer situation? Return to work? With this rapidly spreading cancer, we must focus on surviving the first year." She didn't know what to say, shaking her head no, and for the first time, I saw fear. I saw fear in her face.
That's why I'm not coming
I wasn't having any of it.
You want someone else to read it, Jim?
Yeah.
Good. You got glasses.
Want me to read it?
Where we at?
Slowly.
I was slowly learning to walk, talk, and swallow again, and I would use Dr. Kane's words as motivation. I was told I had to survive this first year first. So that was our first goal. Survive until Christmas, and it wouldn't be easy either. I looked like I was dead. Down 165 pounds, and I had to get stronger fast. I saw my return to work in my mind be legendary. TJ Percivalli legendary. So I set my second goal to become legendary. Sadly, I missed that goal. I've spent almost 5 years in grueling physical therapy and lymphedema therapy, meeting great medical professionals along the way who continue to treat me today as I tried to prove Dr. Kane wrong. In the end, he was right. Surviving the first year was my mission. He was also right that it wouldn't be easy. This therapy will continue into retirement, not to rehabilitate, but to prevent losing the range of motion gained and manage the impact of the side effects of permanent spinal accessory nerve damage. As permanent disability letters started to come in from the doctors who saved my life, I asked during one of my appointments, has anyone ever went back to work after being labeled permanently disabled? Dr. John Christophoros answer was no. But if anyone could, Jimmy, it would be you. I always kept that in my mind. Another short to the point sentence from a doctor, but long on motivational opportunity. I would learn over time the reason I was labeled permanently disabled. That's the mental fight I continue to have today. There was not a doctor in the country that would ever sign off on me returning to work as a firefighter. The risk to the public, the crew I was working with, and myself being further injured was evident. I very slowly started to accept that. It was not easy. I let the job become who I was, my identity. And losing that identity created a new set of mental, neurological, and opiate-related traumatic stress issues to overcome. I look back at the man sitting at home in that recliner, forcing myself to drink 1 bottle of water a day, trying not to die. Thinking about the Tim McGraw song, Live Like We Were Dying. So I tested that song's theory the following year by going skydiving over Arches National Park in Moab, Utah. That became my updated version of legend in my mind. Living like I was dying, trying not to die. Doing things you could very easily die doing. I will blame that thought process on the head and neck radiation. When cancer took my ability to play the bagpipes, it was a dagger to the heart. My apologies. This letter is turning into one of the many medical update letters I have sent you over the years. I do not want to continue down this path of doom and gloom because it is mentally straining, and those days are over. It is having focused on what I can do, and that can-do attitude will prevail over what I cannot do. Donating my time and efforts helping firefighters diagnosed with cancer is my primary focus. As a Pennsylvania State Director for the Firefighter Cancer Support Network, I get to have very much needed, but unfortunate conversations with newly diagnosed firefighters across the state preparing them for this battle. We call it a badge-to-badge support. And on a mental health side, building a basement model railroad with a McKeesport to New York City theme, easing into this new retirement journey, continuing the fight, Chief. Cancer sucks, and I will always wonder why I have been afforded the opportunity to survive the twist in terms of this cancer journey. It is one of the reasons I share my cancer journey on social media, giving people struggling hope. It is also why I started the Mon Valley First Responder Peer Support Group page. There are many responders quietly struggling. Giving them access to help anonymously might hopefully have an impact. In 7 months, God willing, I will hit the 5-year remission mark, October 21st, 2024. I pray that I will have my final appointment in Hillman Cancer Center, where my photo hangs on the wall, a clear view of that bell I rang, breaking off the wall. The photo, enlarged to poster size, and generously donated by WTAE photographer Ed Thompson, of me on the tip of the ladder truck battling the Versailles Avenue at Fremont structure fire as the flames raged underneath me. I asked Ed to add the caption, "Firemen have heroes too. They work at Hillman Cancer Center." With that caption, that framed photo continues to encourage not only the patients, the incredibly special people who saved my life and work at Hillman Cancer Center. I continue my public service in this capacity as a volunteer. I have mentioned several times I refuse to be confined to my recliner, pushing my limits, overcoming defeat, overcoming the words of permanently disabled as I endure the cancer side effects. I get to continue this journey. It's been an honor serving this city I love, and I thank you for having patience as I try to rehab. I will miss the shifts we shared working together as a firefighter and as our fire chief. I won't forget you and Chief Miller showing up at the emergency room supporting my family during my close calls on this cancer journey. I thought that episode was going to end my life. I remember seeing that concern in your face. We never had a chance to discuss until now. I will never forget our 10th anniversary motorcycle trip to Ground Zero. As I have ended all my medical update letters in the past, I got this. Jimmy Young. Special thanks to Mayor Mike Shrubko and Councilman Jim Barry for the life-saving phone calls made on my behalf to some very important decision makers at UPMC, getting me on the operating room table into the 100% experimental cancer trial, and the staff at City Hall who have helped and supported me over the past years. Barb and Paula, I will miss you all.
With that, I retire. It's been a journey. Thank you.
All right, there you go.
Good stuff. I guess this is my fun.
That is yours. The one and only.
What now, Jimmy? What are you gonna do now? I don't mean go home and smoke a bowl. I mean, like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm gonna go back and cheese one up.
cheese one up.
Just, drive off into the sunset on my side by side, right down Law Boulevard.